Hello everybody, welcome.
Hello.
Hi. I am making our So Gumble emote right now. I'm actively doing it. I'm almost done. I just have to resize it. I got the base of it done, I just need to resize so that Twitch is happy with me.
It did say it could automatically resize. Or
It
you could
did?
do it manually. Yeah.
Oh. Choose to manually upload each file. Oh. Okay, well I guess I don't need the different sizes. You guys will have a So Gumble emote real soon then.
So Gumble.
Let me go send this to myself. I think it's so funny. I don't know how people get so much detail into these if they're supposed to be so small. There's no way that's accurate. Hello, I am here and wanting to unalive myself. Where's to run this time? That's terrible.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Man. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my god. I gotta tell you what we found at the thrift store today. We found metal prints of the Twin Towers. 3 of them.
3 metal prints of the Twin Towers.
It was so funny.
Didn't you buy one?
I did buy one. I bought a print of the Twin Towers and it will be framed because it's really funny.
Why is she built so strangely?
I don't know, because she's an orange cat.
She is an orange cat. She's very sweet.
Oh, Discord, come up.
Oh god.
Can't believe Sunny didn't even know what the Twin Towers were.
That's so fucked up.
Like, they know what the Twin Towers are. They didn't realize the image was of the Twin Towers, which is crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Videos. And it's gotta be here. Okay. Now I have to actually go do that. Should we make it a sub? Oh, no, that's kind of evil.
What?
Making it a sub emote.
That is evil.
Why are you going to videos? I don't know. So Gumble, I see it. Why is it white? I think it's just this though. Opera's kind of evil. Oh, I could have made it either of the resolutions. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So we could have a high quality So Gumble. It's fine. We get low quality So Gumble. I don't like that this is too tall. That's not my name. Alright, So Gumble. Oh, it's under review.
A review?
Yeah, it's gotta, all of them gotta do that, I forgot.
Hi.
It normally doesn't take more than like a couple minutes. Pending approval. They don't know what Gumble means. They're gonna look it up. What happens when you look up Gumble? That's not what I said. Oh wait, this one. Gumble was a skull-sized olive green talking toad who served as a companion and critic.
Okay.
What? What does Gumble mean? The word Gumble has 2 primary meanings, a surname of Germanic origin and a word meaning scattered. It's a real word.
Dude, barely.
Whatever. Or is this better? Pending approval.
Please approve my gumble.
Watch them deny it. Worked so hard on my gumble emote. It took me like 2 minutes.
You do not want to approve that.
I'll let y'all know when I notice the update. I shouldn't have X'd it out, actually.
You fool.
Yeah. Let me go back over there then. Emotes. So comfortable. I'll let y'all know when I notice that it's approved.
I'll have to check in every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep it right here so we can see it.
If you make the GERT one, you should make it surrounded by flames.
Grr. That'd be really funny. I think I'll do that. That's so funny. Anyway. Great Ace Attorney.
Yay!
Yippee.
So gumble.
So gumble. God. I said it at work too.
That's fucked up.
I do explain it to Emily. I don't think Emily really got it. I don't think Jacob really got it either.
They're all haters.
No, they don't get gumble.
They don't even care about
Oh
gumble.
my god, I gotta show you the Italian brain rot thing.
Oh my god.
Y'all want to hear the Italian brain rot? You probably
I'm sure
know
they
it.
don't.
This is the only place I know it's gonna be. At least that I have. Watch it immediately be here, actually. Hold on. Okay, no. Normally I get a lot of it. Instead I'm getting a lot of Shadow of the Hedgehog, which is perfectly fine. Okay, this here is Ballerina Cappuccina. Okay?
Wow.
I don't really know many of the other ones. I remember this one. There was one about the Twin Towers. I think it was like Twinzino Bubini or something. And this one is the one I was thinking about all day. The shark with the Nike shoes. What is his name? Tralalero Tralala.
Wow.
That is his name. This one is Toon 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 Sahir. And I don't know that one. Apparently some of them mean horrible things.
Great.
When, as far as I knew, they were just silly little AI generated things.
Apparently not.
Yeah. But it's been really popular. Where is...
Really popular where, dude?
I've been getting a lot of it everywhere. There's an audio somewhere for the ballerina one. I'm sure some of these people are like reacting to it, to the audio. But I don't feel like trying to find a video if I don't know for a fact. But
That was enlightening.
that's what's been in my head all day.
I'm sorry.
You know what? I can find it a lot easier on my phone. Hold on. Because I have a video saved. So that is really stupid. Oh my god, Charboard. Ew, why does he look so fucking ugly in that picture? That
You're
doesn't
so
look
kind.
like him.
You're so kind and sweet.
I know.
Why does he look so fucking ugly in that picture? I'm okay.
Listen, I love him. He's awesome, but man, he never looks the same ever. Oh yeah, this is Twinzini Boombini. And they're the Twin Towers.
That's awesome. Wow. That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
Someone get me out of here. Help me.
It's not letting me type. Let me look this up. Okay, my phone is actively denying this right now. It really does not want us to know about it. It won't even let me load Instagram at all.
Dude,
Come on.
the sign from above. It's an unholy disaster is what you're Maybe this is what killed the Pope.
The Italian brain rot?
Yeah.
You know, maybe. I thought it was whatever guy he had seen.
JD Vance.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
It really wait, there he is. There he is, right there.
Wow.
That's not the one I was looking for. Oh my god, there's more of them. There's whole mascots. Why are there mascots for these guys? I thought they were just like AI things.
Going on.
Please, let me look it up.
I don't know how you always find the strangest things.
I don't know
like,
either.
oh, what are you, you've never seen this? And it's some alternate reality shit? Like, no, I haven't actually. Because I'm on Earth.
This is just what I get recommended to me
I'm
every night
sorry.
when I'm scrolling at like 2 a.m.
Dude, I think it's... You must not reach the rest of the world from down here.
I mean, maybe
You must be
not.
getting signals from hell, dude.
I mean, if you can see the rest of them, yeah, probably. Instagram really is just blocking it. Instagram's trying to save you.
Thank God.
It
Thank
really
you,
shouldn't
Instagram.
be doing that. Let me
I've got an
see.
angel watching over me right now.
It's my FBI agent. It doesn't want it anymore. My FBI agent is so sick of it.
Like, oh my fucking God, dude. I don't even know how you keep finding this shit.
Hold on, it's loading. I might be able to find it. Maybe. It allowed me to go to the search bar, so there's progress. They really need to approve our So Gumble.
Yeah, they do.
I promise it's nothing evil, it's just Gumble.
God damn it.
I can't use it. Who is Tina Bobina and why do I have all their stuff? Oh my god, clowns. A little too late for clowns. We were doing that on Monday.
It's okay, we'll do it on Sunday again.
Yeah, there's a little clown one. Oh, it's so cute. That sounded sarcastic. It was not meant to be sarcastic.
Oh, it's so cute.
No, it is cute. And there's another clown one.
Yay! Buddy, I don't think that it's real. I think Instagram's trying to tell you something right now.
No, I swear. It's real.
Sure.
Let me try it again. One more time.
I believe
Come
you.
on, FBI agent, please. $8,000 points. That's a lot. You're gonna lose them all.
I was gonna say, now you can gamble because your points aren't, perfect anymore.
Yeah. God, it hates me. Please, Alex, tell me that you know what I'm talking about the AI Italian brain
I
rot.
don't know if anyone knows what you're talking about. I don't even know if you know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. It exists.
No.
The what? No! The Italian AI brain rot.
Brother, no one knows what you're talking about.
God, I hate this. If Instagram would load, I would let you guys see it.
Thank God Instagram's not loading. Thank you, Instagram.
You know what? All these kids are on YouTube. It's gotta be on YouTube.
Oh no.
52. Let's see what mine is. Oops. Hold on. Try that again. 63.
Is
Oh, perfect. It's the second thing to pop up. They know what I'm talking about.
No.
Gina,
This is it.
di cappuccino assassino. E la musica la 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 la, la sua passione, ballerino lololo, ballerina
That's
cappuccino.
awesome.
Of course, it'd be on
YouTube shorts, dude.
That's where all the kids are. Oh, here's all of them. Okay, no, this is a quiz. That's not what I want. Okay, good enough. You guys got to hear the two that I could remember. Anyway, I could probably find images so that you can see what I'm talking about, Alex. Why is it blinking at me? You see that? Stream Elements mentioned you?
What?
Oh, it's because I did the Riz. Why were you blinking at me? Evil. Okay, it's only giving me the...
I hate it.
Here, you know what? You guys can see this with me. Is this what I want? Probably not. You know what? That's gonna have to do. Okay. This is what I'm looking at here. This is Ballerina Cappuccina, okay? Let me go find the other guy.
The other guy.
How the fuck do I spell his name? This is the other guy. This is Tralala Tralala, okay? And these two have been in my head all day.
I don't even know what to say right now. Like, at least that guy's cool. The other one,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I don't think I like her.
Oh. Most people choose her over every other Italian character.
Choose her in what?
Okay, so these people would just go up to random people on the street, show them the images, and then say the names like, which one do you want? And then most people, once they get to Ballerina Cappuccina, will choose her for every single one after that.
Dude, she's got like a death grip on their soul.
Yeah. What is that third shoe gonna do? There was a third shoe.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
know.
there were 4 shoes.
Oh. I don't know, man.
Oh, will it show? I need to look at it now.
I gotta look it back up then. Hello.
Someone catch the cat.
Oh, I don't know where they went.
It's been in here somewhere.
Hold on. There is only 3, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just on its back fin. Crazy. That's funny. Just being on the back of it is insane. To be fair, this guy can't walk at all, so none of the shoes are gonna do anything.
I was gonna say,
At least the ballerina can move around.
don't mention her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It upsets me too much.
I'm sorry. I won't ever bring up AI brain rot again.
Thank you.
Anyway. That's pretty much all I've been seeing recently.
Sorry. You didn't have to make my problem. You don't have to take your anger out on me.
It wasn't anger, I think they're funny.
I think you get a load of this guy.
Yeah. What guy? Oh, the cat that he was just looking for? Yeah. Butler. Butler, buddy, come here. Here, I should probably go take him up there. Come here, buddy.
He's just a baby.
Oh, baby that needs to go to bed.
You evil baby.
Don't go into the bed.
What? They're just babies. You can't be mean to them.
Bro. Sure when it comes to sound. Drew, come on. She never. They already tried putting her in there. You go. Okay, please get out from under it. Maybe we just give it a piece of doing.
It has almost kind of happened.
It's just far enough that I can. I also don't want to just like grab her head or something. Alright. Cats are, So, Ace Attorney. Watch it not be there. It's not there. Where's it at? There it goes. It's evil. We also don't have a podium. I'm on the side and Kayla's on my head. I'm also quite large. Okay, that's a little better. There we go.
I'm gonna need your assistance.
Oh. I'll be right back. Have fun with the Hall of Fame or something, guys. Now we can get to Ace Attorney.
Thank. I love Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that we left off with him about to explain something. Okay.
Oh shoot.
Was it?
Oh, we're on hands. Allegedly.
Oh, great.
I can't remember if there are 3 or 4 parts to the investigation. We're on 3. So we're either almost done, or we still have an entire other part.
Yay.
And I don't know which one it is.
Well, we'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Oh, the Hall of Fame doesn't work on this one.
I was gonna ask.
Oh, wait. No,
That
it
one?
was just horribly delayed.
It won't go away.
I think it's just meant to be up there longer than the other one so that you can actually read it.
Mm.
I don't know why it was so delayed, though. This one's fine. I feel like I should make them smaller. It really does take up the entire screen. Oh well.
If you're gonna make it take up the entire screen, make it take up the entire screen. Imagine just getting disrupted in the middle of Ace Attorney, just
Just a jump scare every
yeah.
time. Man, they really don't want to improve Gumball. They're not a fan.
Fucked up.
Sorry. Evil. Anyway, we're back.
Yay.
So then, shall we begin? Yes.
You know
I don't know, he's explaining something. What we should ponder first is the victim who lost his life in a cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. Was this truly an unfortunate accident? Or was it in fact no accident at all? That is what we must establish in the first instance.
Well, we've already established it, haven't we? The man tripped over the kitten that had climbed into his cabin via the ventilator. Tragic, yes, but still an accident.
Wait, let's just take a step back. It doesn't make sense if that's really what happened, does it?
I'm going to have to ask you to spell it out for me, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's starting to take shape now. There's a clear contradiction between the facts and Miss Pavlova's story here. I wouldn't know. The evidence is right there in Cosmo's cabin. It's undeniable. His death couldn't possibly have been a mere accident.
Really?
Are they about to talk about the stupid writing? Let us show our hand, Mr. Naruhodo. Time to present the evidence. The evidence that proves something in the victim's death was no mere accident. I don't even remember what all we got. The only thing I can think of is the writing.
I mean, try it.
The truth is clearly recorded in this photographic print. Just say photo, dude. There's no way that Mr. Asogi could have left this message on the floor.
That script, it's Russian, isn't it?
He doesn't even know Russian. Indeed it is. The word written means wardrobe.
I see what you mean. Most people would leave a dying message in their native language, Japanese in this case.
But maybe he was studying Russian. It is a simple language. He could have picked it up very fast.
Is Russian a simple language?
To read, it's not terrible.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if I decided to spend probably an hour, I could learn a basic amount of how to read it. Whether I could actually understand what I'm reading is completely different. Because I did see a little video on it, and it made a lot of sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's actually not the point. It makes no difference whether he knew Russian or not.
Sorry? What do you mean?
Exactly what I said before. There is no way that Mr. Asogi could have left this message on the floor, and the reason why is clearly explained here. Damage to the cervical vertebrae resulting in instant death. Instant death.
Ah.
Which means, after the victim fell to the floor, he couldn't possibly have written anything, because he was already dead. Yes.
That's not the only reason either. There's something else we found in Mr. Asogi's cabin. A remnant of something that couldn't possibly have been there. If what Miss Pavlova told was true? What? What? That's what I'm saying.
So, Susato-san had noticed it too then. There's something else that gives the truth away. Another piece of evidence that proves this was no accident.
Is there?
I assume it's the bell because there's a half of it here and another half of it in Pavlova's trash can.
Yeah.
And there's no way the bell could have stayed on the collar because it's broken here.
Mm.
That's my only guess. This piece of broken glass next to the mark on the floor. But that's a... Oh wait, that's you, sorry.
But that's the glass bell the kitten had around its neck. We already knew all about that. It was broken in half when the victim tripped over the cat and fell. So we already have a satisfactory explanation. Where's the flaw in that logic?
Unfortunate. Shut up. My phone was very loud about that. I thought I turned down the volume, like, a while ago. But apparently I
Guess
didn't.
not, dude.
It really wanted us to hear that. There's a very big flaw.
What?
That's really what happened. Then how did one half of the bell end up back here in this cabin?
Ah!
Man, my brain is not working enough to be able to read this.
Yes, remember that we found the other half of the glass bell in that waste paper basket that only rich people have, apparently. Would you care to explain that, Miss Pavlova?
Oh no. Both of these pieces of evidence clearly point to the same conclusion. That when Mr. Asogi died last night in this cabin, there was someone else in the room. And that same person deliberately arranged the scene to disguise the truth, in order to cover up his or her own guilt. I'm not doing that.
Yes, there was someone else present in Mr. Asogi's. Whoa. You're wasting time.
Yeah, it's true.
Someone else was there? Ah, of course, we know this. What are you... Oh,
What are you
freak.
talking about?
Bulkhead was bolted shut from inside. There was no way in or out. Oh, yes. The only other person in the cabin when young student died was you. Yes. No.
It's true, I was in the cabin when it happened. You were shut inside the cabin wardrobe, to be precise about the details. But I don't know Russian. There's no way I would have left that message. Not would have, there's no way you could have left the message, to be precise about the details. Would you mind? The snake around his head is low-key tough. Hi, Sunny. Welcome, welcome. Sunny, I need to ask you something. Do you know about the AI Italian brain rot?
No.
I feel like if anyone knows
fucking-
about it, it's you.
Ah.
Please tell me you know what it is.
Mm.
Please. I've seen images. Okay.
God fucking damn
It's
it.
better than having no clue.
Whatever. I hate it here.
We were talking about it earlier.
Truly live in hell.
It's been stuck in my head all day. Forgive me, my dear fellow.
I'll never forgive you. That's for
Okay, I'm sorry that... I don't know. I'm sorry that it pops up in my head. I can't really control that.
You didn't have to, like, burden me with the images.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
See,
so,
now I'll
but
be seeing them forever. And,
you're welcome.
like, You might like looking at them with your eyes closed, but I sure as hell don't. I'll be
Okay.
sleeping in the middle of the night and I'll wake up in a cold sweat and be like, what's her face? The cup lady. Oh god.
Ballerina cappuccino.
Yes, her.
As I was saying, the person in question wrote the word wardrobe in Russian on the floor in an attempt to incriminate me for the crime, even though I had been asleep in there the entire time.
Can you imagine he wrote that himself and went in the wardrobe afterwards and then also put the sticker on the outside? Sounds pretty reasonable to me.
Uh-huh.
And then the same person picked up the broken glass bell that had fallen to the floor, for fear of it becoming evidence that it would show how Mr. Asogi really died. But why wouldn't this person taken all the pieces of the bell away? Maybe they're stupid. Leaving half the bell was always going to raise questions.
Yes, well, it was past 1 o'clock in the early hours of the morning. The cabin would have been quite dark. You think she wouldn't have noticed that she only grabbed half of the bell?
Maybe she just couldn't find the other half somehow.
Right in front of her fucking face. But okay. The single small lamp suspended from the ceiling would barely have cast any light onto the floor there. It looks quite well lit, to be honest. Little wonder then that the culprit failed to notice a fragment of the tiny item.
You all suspect me, don't you?
I thought I was reading
Freak.
her.
Yeah, you are. My bad.
Seaman Stroganoff.
Nina is a woman of sea. She is daughter of strong sailor. Sailor. 2 years ago, they noticed her dancing skills and she went away to join ballet company. Before she was dancer on the ship, a member of ship's band. You have a band? You accused ship's angel of being criminal.
Ah, so that's it.
You said that when young student died, Nina was there in his cabin. But that is not possible. I give my tooth. The fuck does that mean?
Well, this is all most interesting. And why would you give your tooth? How can you be so sure?
You are a great detective. You should know.
Okay, but I don't. So, tell me.
Look truth in eyes. Cabin bulkhead was bolted shut from inside. Nobody could go into cabin. Not Nina, not anyone. Or you want to tell me that killer can walk through locked doors? It's impossible.
Ugh, he's right.
But wait, there's more. I've read about this in detective stories. People often tie thread around the door latches so they can open and close them from the outside. Thread? Are you stupid? These bulkheads are not barn doors.
Certainly not. These are watertight doors, as one would expect to find on any modern steamship. Constructed of heavy steel, with not a gap in sight. No threads or needles or magnets could have been used.
Crushed your dreams. No, of course not. I thought so too. But Mr. Naruhodo suggested it earlier, so...
Oh, girl, shut up. Look at you shifted onto me like that.
So Seaman Stroganoff has a valid point. The cabin door couldn't have been bolted shut from the outside.
Not necessarily.
What?
I put it to you that I could bolt this cabin door without laying a finger on it. And in this very cabin, we can see the traces of the method I have in mind having been used before. Who is this Poindexter? He's ruining my vibe. Wait, which guy?
That is a great question. I don't believe it.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo, I believe you know what I mean, don't you? A way to shut the bolt of the cabin door from the outside? One way does spring to mind, yes.
Do you really know what Mr. Sholmes means, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I don't know if I know what he means, but I know
Right.
what I mean. Yes, and so should you. Inspector Gadget clone.
That's kind of fucked up.
Sherlock Sholmes.
I see my boy Herlock Sholmes like that.
Inspector Gadget clone. It's really funny. I think I'm gonna edit a picture of Inspector Gadget into one of these scenes now. Because we've seen it happen. Indeed we have. So would you care to do the honors, Mr. Naruhodo? Point out the telling signs of the method that was used to slide the cabin door bolt across from the outside. The telling signs, so like the books?
I assume so.
Yes!
Yes!
Look at the bookcase there. See how all the books and
I thought
things
that-
on it have toppled over?
She fixed it again.
She did. So I don't know what happened.
That must have happened when the ship made its emergency stop before. Yes, that's right. It's a very powerful vessel, after all. When the engines are thrown into reverse, a violent jolt goes across the entire ship. Maybe you should fix that. Any small objects that aren't fastened down are bound to fall over. I believe, yes, it's what's known as the force of inertia, acting on the objects.
I don't know Newton's laws.
I don't either.
Is there nothing Susato-san doesn't know? Or that isn't in her book at least? Well, whatever it's called, the same force that pushed over those books in the bookcase also made something else in the cabin move. Damn, who messed up the little sailor boy? Oh, the captain.
Little sailor boy. That's my little sailor boy, thank you.
Yeah, captain of the ship punched him in the face. The bolt on the cabin door. It's very obvious just after the emergency stop that the ship made earlier. We had come into this cabin not long before, and we hadn't bolted the door. But then...
It's fine.
Oh, that sounds like... Oh, it's just toast.
My baby. Oh yes. That's it. When the ship stopped suddenly, the boat flew across and locked the door.
Yes, it's made of metal, but it's small and light enough to be moved by the ship's sudden change of speed. Or the force of whatever you said.
Are you trying to say that last night, after Mr. Asogi was killed, was forcefully transitioning him?
Whole played out scene for this.
Also, I thought it said forcefully, not as slow as possible.
Yeah, it did.
The SS Bureau made another emergency stop.
When I woke up this morning and looked around the cabin, I thought it looked a little odd. All the books on the shelves had toppled over, and all the ornaments. It was almost as if someone had run their hand across the shelves and deliberately knocked everything over.
Oh yes, I remember that.
He low-key reminds me of Barnacle Boy.
No, he doesn't always look like that.
Yeah, he was doing undercover work. But that's a little funny.
Yes.
Then when we came into this cabin, we were surprised to see the same thing in here. All the books and everything had toppled over, just like in Mr. Asogi's cabin.
Oh my.
Do you have anything to say about this, Miss Pavlova?
How are you out of your mind? You say Bureau made emergency stop? Does seem a little far-fetched. How could that possibly have happened? Unless you're saying that the culprit is actually someone from the engine room?
Why is he, like, nervously looking at us?
Because he knows I'm about to go kiss him on the mouth.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
This isn't Miles Edgeworth, right?
No, I just like him a lot too.
Okay.
Not like Miles Edgeworth. That's not a whole lot.
You wouldn't go get freaky with a picture of him.
No.
Oh, it is simple enough.
Hmm?
Are you forgetting the button in the passageway outside? Used to trigger the emergency alarm?
Oh yes, of course. There was a notice, wasn't there, telling you to only press the button in times of emergency?
On dark nights when the fog is dense, the captain cannot afford to rely on the eyes of his lookout alone. hence the placement of a number of buttons around the vessel to allow any crewman to raise the alarm. Put that pipe down, boy. We all know that you took it from your grandpa. Yeah, he ain't smoking it at all. It's just for decoration. The sort of button one is almost compelled to press to satisfy one's curiosity.
Wait, it was you?
When the button is pressed, two things happen in the interest of safety. The emergency alarm bells ring and the vessel comes to a complete stop. As indeed it did a little earlier today. That's you.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes. Surely it wasn't you who...
As I always say, a button has but one purpose in life. To be pressed, whatever the occasion. He sounds almost proud of himself.
How dare you mess with ship? I report you to Captain. You are in much trouble now.
No, I'm sure that all that can wait till later. Let us not overlook the fact that we have now learned a valuable lesson. When the vessel makes an emergency stop, the bolts on the cabin doors slide closed. So, what we must now consider...
Yes, it all comes down to one thing now. Last night, after what happened to Mr. Asogi, did the ship make an emergency stop, or did it not? It clearly did. Like
He just confessed to hitting the button.
Right. You are idiots. We are a huge ship with many passengers. If we make emergency stop, even in the middle of the night, there would be chaos everywhere.
What are your thoughts, Mr. Naruhodo? I don't know.
Right, like why...
Well, it's certainly possible that some kind of emergency happened last night. We have evidence to support that idea.
Really?
I don't know.
What evidence, Mr. Naruhodo?
Fascinating. Do show us, my good man. What evidence promotes the theory that some emergency gripped this vessel last night? Dog, I don't know. Can we read this at all?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, okay. Oops.
Oh, is it the ship's log?
Absolutely nothing to report.
Yeah, up until 2 in the morning, and then nothing was wrote down at all.
That could be it. I mean, we could certainly try it.
Yes!
Seaman Stroganoff, it's your duty to patrol the first-class area of the ship, isn't that right?
Ah, that is correct. Why?
And the ship's log here, this would be where you record the details of your duties?
What are you doing with that? That is mine.
Ah, you rather carelessly left it atop the little makeshift something in the passageway out there. But as responsible passengers, we took it into our care with a mind to return it to you later.
I hate his face. I left it there on purpose. That's where I put it always.
The point is, looking at what you usually record, it's clear that under normal circumstances you write the phrase "nothing to report" every 30 minutes. But from 2 o'clock until first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. Why didn't he just, like, fake it?
Right. Nothing recorded in the log? That is... Duh, because nothing happened.
But if nothing happened, you would normally write "nothing to report," wouldn't you?
Gulp?
Oh, indeed so, which tells us that shortly after 2 a.m., something happened here aboard the SS Bureau. Something sufficiently significant to make you forget to fill the ship's log, in fact.
Are you suggesting the ship really did make an emergency stop in the middle of the night? Stop talking rubbish. If I'm perfectly honest, I find that a little hard to believe myself.
Oh? Why?
Well, because if something as major as an emergency stop really had happened, surely all of us would have noticed.
Wrong. We were all drugged.
That's very true. Thanks to the emergency stop we experienced earlier, we all know what it feels like now. The ship lurched so violently, and the alarm bell was so loud. I can't imagine that anyone would sleep through that, even if it had happened in the dead of night.
Well, no, that's a good point. What of the throbbing?
Sorry? Well, what do you mean? Yes.
Your head, man. The throbbing of your head since this morning. We've all suffered with it.
Ah. Oh yes, I have had a headache, you're right. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up today. Nor have I. My head has been feeling heavy ever since dawn.
Yes, you've all been afflicted, haven't you? Just as I suspected. He's right, my head's been throbbing today too. Don't I get excited about that?
Right. Oh my god.
And since eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt sort of hazy. I can't really remember anything that happened after I climbed back inside the wardrobe. Then, the first thing I noticed this morning was the throbbing pain in my head. I'd already been dragged out of the wardrobe
No.
and had those handcuffs put on me by that point. Why didn't I wake up when all that was happening to me?
No.
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, you boarded this vessel as a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, well, yes, sorry. The stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually include meals. What did you survive on? Ah, well, Cosmo looked after me. He was always happy to share his meals. So you enjoyed some of the whole roast chicken dish that was served yesterday evening, I take it? Yes, in fact, I had all of that. Cosmo wasn't very fond of chicken. Oh, really? So the victim didn't eat any of the chicken at all? That's right, he didn't touch it. Is that relevant? My dear fellow, does that not strike you?
Oh. Mr. Sholmes, do you mean to say that there was something wrong with the chicken?
I do. No! Really? Is that really true? The meal prepared for the passengers last night was tampered with. Sorry. Okay, it finally went away. Tampered with the addition of a soporific, I think. Soporific. I don't know, something designed to induce a very deep slumber in those who consumed it.
A sleeping drug?
That's what I've been saying this whole time, buddy. I knew we were drugged. Do you mean whoever did this laced every meal with a sleeping drug, so no one would have noticed the ship's emergency stop?
Mr. Naruhodo, of course that's not what Mr. Sholmes means. What a far-fetched idea.
That's exactly what I mean. Lacing every meal of a passenger on board with this something drug would certainly be impossible. Unless, that is, every single member of the crew was a conspirator.
What? Mr. Sholmes.
Or just the person cooking them food.
Mm.
But, you know, whatever. Well, I'm sorry to say that any more deception in this matter will get you nowhere. If you refuse to talk, there would have to be an inquiry made through the shipping company, of course. And were that to happen, every member of the crew, and the captain himself, would be hauled over the coals for aiding and abetting a renegade. Please, no more. I will tell everything. That animation of him was really funny. Oh, my bad. I think they missed the funny animation.
It's really upsetting.
I wonder why it censored the word pipe and down on my phone.
I don't know.
That's kind of funny too. Can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. To be fair, we didn't actually like start the game until like 30 minutes in, but that's still too much. Dude, they still haven't done our thing. They really do not want to approve it.
Dude, I guess not.
They don't like Gumball. I wonder if people like actually have to approve them, like not just robots. Because if so, that would kind of make more sense. Because then there'd be probably people in an office, and it's not a work time. There's probably no one on the clock to check these. Hopefully we have them tomorrow then. I gotta start getting sub emotes though. Because right now, yeah, doing subs, you really don't get much, but not having ads.
Yeah, fair.
And I want to be able to have little stickers. I want to do animated stickers too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I just don't know how to animate.
I know how to animate.
I know. I could pay you. I got money. Anyway, welcome back, guys. You guys missed the really funny animation, but I cannot make problems like this for everyone anymore. These crewmen are your former comrades, I believe. Yes, so when I decided to run away, I asked them to help me.
We all agreed to help, everyone together. She threw away everything. Her fame in the ballet, Mother Russia. We wanted to help our angel. I don't believe it. You are right. We put sleeping drug in chicken last night.
Yes, I remember now. I did notice chewing on a lump of something strange and bitter at one point.
Fuck did you eat it then?
I thought it was like some liquid thing they shot into the chicken, but okay.
Yeah, we cannot make all drug, how do you say, dissolve?
Ugh, talk about heavy seasoning.
At midnight in waters near Shanghai, we brought our angel on board. She was helped by comrade on shore with a small fishing boat.
Well, all of the passengers of the SS Bureau slept soundly. Thanks to the almost magical effects of the slumber-inducing potion their evening meals had contained. So, if that's what had happened, the only people awake on the ship last night were the crew, people who disliked chicken, and the newly boarded passenger, Miss Pavlova. And that means it would have been possible for you. You could have used the emergency stop trick to lock Cosmo's cabin door.
How does that make sense? Surely every cabin door would have ended up locked in that case, and there would have been complete chaos.
Oh, I wouldn't say so.
What?
Ah, of course. Just like us, all the other passengers would have been eating their evening meal of chicken in their cabins. After which, they would have been overwhelmed by tiredness because of the sleeping drug. Quite. And accordingly... Oops. I don't know what he said. All passengers were already in their cabins for the night.
Yes.
The overwhelming majority of passengers would habitually sleep with their cabin doors bolted anyway. And so not one of them would have found it remarkable to find their door locked in the morning. In summary, in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door on the ship, the culprit brought the entire vessel to an emergency stop in the early hours of the morning.
Exclamation point. You have talked a long time and said many things. What is point?
The point is what I said earlier. There was somebody else present on the scene where the victim lost his life last night. Someone who left a message in Russian on the floor in an attempt to incriminate another. Someone who tried desperately to hide the broken fragments of glass that would reveal the culprit's identity.
Why do you have to turn to the side for that?
And very slowly, too. And someone who abused the ship's emergency stop procedure in order to lock a door. All told, a busy night. But, I don't know about any of this. I'm just a little girl.
You like to speak with your long English words and explain your clever ideas. But I am Sailor, and sailors don't listen to long, boring stories. We don't believe. Sailors like me, we only trust what we see with our eyes.
A laudable trait.
What?
I'm quite of the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, yes? Do you hear it? That accusatory cry of guilt on the wind. No?
What accusatory cry of guilt?
Sorry, you've lost me. Proof of involvement, man. But you can't hear such a call with your ears. No, you must hear it with your eyes, for observation is the basis of all deduction.
What are you talking about?
I believe the time has come. For one final logic and reasoning spectacular
Oh my god.
to expose the truth.
Yes, please. I'm kidding, I do like these. They're fun.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, your assistance, if you please. With what exactly, Mr. Sholmes? With observation, my dear fellow. Just as I said, of these two... something... observation? If you remember, Mr. Naruhodo, we know that somebody tried to fabricate evidence, don't we? By tampering with the scene of Mr. Asogi's death.
Sorry, I don't say it.
What we're looking for is some trace of evidence that one of these two was there when it happened. Precisely. You are delightfully quick to grasp my meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there last night when Kazuma died. Okay. Oh, right. We can move it. Yeah. Oh, that's so scary. I assume that's what we're looking for. But... okay, how do
Why
I...
is he wearing a crop top?
I don't know. He likes crop tops, I guess. Oh, look at this. Some kind of stain in an unusual place.
And then he's just standing there while we're over behind him
We're
talking about
staring at his butt right now,
For
and
real.
he's just chill with it.
I'm not even moving. Yes, you're right. It looks like ink, if I'm not mistaken.
Ink. And look at the color too. It's clear where this came from. I assume that's what we're supposed to be clicking on then.
Probably.
I like that they have like the full 3D thing though. It's so cool.
Yes.
I don't like when you can see where things are clipping.
Yeah. They didn't really patch it out very well.
That's okay.
Yes!
Stroganoff. You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there.
Eh? Ah, yes, I don't know where the dirt comes from.
It's not dirt. So nothing in particular comes to mind about the stain?
What are you trying to say?
It would appear that the significance of the stain has escaped your attention. Allow us to make it plain. It's a very large purple stain on the back of Seaman Stroganoff's uniform.
And I think what made it is clear.
Indeed it is. So, Mr. Naruhodo, present the evidence that proves it. My pleasure. Alright then, the evidence that proves what this stain on the back of Mr. Stroganoff's uniform really is. I assumed a picture again. Oh, right. We have to click the present button.
Yes!
Yes, it's this photograph, and the ink it shows.
Where did his snake go?
Yeah, actually, I have no idea. Like, he just got sick of the snake sitting around his head.
Get off, man. I don't fuck with this no.
That's what caused the stain on your uniform.
Ink?
A rather unusual color of ink. Purple. Snake got bored. Yeah, pretty much. Slort. Ah, the penny drops at last. Now you see the significance. The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink of exactly the same color.
Oh my god.
If the ink had been dry, it couldn't possibly have stained your uniform in that way. Which means it still would have stained, buddy. I know for a fact.
Well, that's why I said in that way.
It pretty much would have been exactly the same.
Your giant splash mark on his back.
Yeah, ink stains are insane to get out. Like, even when wet,
Oh, yeah, I
they
bet.
look exactly the same. You must have been present at the cabin in the moments immediately after the ink was spilled.
Alright, yes. It was me. I did it. Everything. I arranged everything in dead student's cabin to make it look like Wardrobe Man did it. Wardrobe Man. And I pressed button to make Viora do emergency stop and bolted cabin door shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel.
Biff, please.
Don't worry, Angel, let me do talking. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty patrolling passageway. And our angel came to me. She was white like sheet.
Biff, please. You must help me. His name is Biff Stroganoff?
Probably pronounced beef.
That's so funny.
I went with her. The door to cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. What happened here?
Please, don't tell anyone. My little one, my little furry friend, just say the cat's name.
She's got a friend who's a furry?
Yeah, and apparently they're short.
Everything that happened in cabin is like Angel told you.
The little kitten escaped through the ventilator into Mrs. Sogi's cabin. Then he tripped over it and broke his neck when he fell to the floor.
Yes, that is right. So after the incident when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova then visited the cabin next to hers.
Only to find its occupant laying lifeless on the floor.
She said she was worried when she heard the sound of something falling on floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel? The door was not locked, so she opened to look, and you already know what happened after. There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind. Like, oh my god! When you went to Mr. Asogi's cabin, Miss Pavlova, wasn't he already dead?
Why?
I already told you. When you opened door of student cabinet, okay. Damn,
I didn't even click it, so that was
asking
Miss
Miss Pavlova. I know she was fed up with this shit, dude.
Dude, it hates you. It's not doing your slorts. Also, why is it like that?
No gambling.
I don't know how to say that. I don't remember.
Oh.
Yes, that is right. I saw him. It was dark and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared.
understand, and I believe you.
So, is that finally it now? Have we discovered the real truth about Cosmo's death at last? Ah, something very nearly slipped my mind. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. This photograph. Yes, I took it myself, you know.
That's awesome, buddy. Pat on the back for you.
The cause of death was a broken neck, therefore the victim died instantly. And the unfortunate incident that precipitated these events, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there is one particular area in this photograph that seems to be, to me, somewhat unnatural.
What do you mean unnatural?
What are your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruhodo? Hmm? Oh, well, I don't know. We already figured out the writing part, so, I don't know. What looks unnatural?
I don't know.
I never realized the back of his uniform has a star. That's kind of cool. It matches the, thing. Doug, I don't know.
I don't know.
I genuinely couldn't tell you. I'm here if you need a hint.
I think we do.
Yeah, is it supposed to be his neck? I don't know what else seems unnatural. Genuinely no clue.
Yeah.
I could just try his neck, because, like, I mean, it doesn't really look broken. Think about what you would do if you were falling on your face. I mean, I guess put your hands out in front of you. But do I have to click his hands then, or? Dang, you know what? We got some to spare. Okay, so I was wrong. Should I? I get it. I was wrong. You don't have to do all this. Okay, what am I supposed to be pointing at then? Okay, I pointed at his hand. Wait, are we supposed to be reading all of that? Was it not that I just... Hold on. You pointed to his wrist? Oh my god! It shouldn't be that bad. Okay. Specifically his hand this time. Oh, wait, hold on.
You pointed to his wrist.
God. Then this fist just doesn't seem quite right. The exact same thought occurred to me. In a fall, one's instinct is to open the palms flat. Yet, here we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say. As though he were gripping something.
Oh my god.
Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago. You did? You're tampering with the dead body, buddy.
Damn.
That is, like, actually illegal.
You don't give a fuck. Do you see his face? I don't even think he knows what he's like living right now.
Yeah, fair enough. And what do you imagine I found there?
Mr. Sholmes, show us, please. For the love of God, please.
Why, of course, my dear madam. Why would I keep you in suspense? This is what I found. Okay, what the hell is that?
Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle? Yes, you're right, a crescent moon. It's very pretty, but what does it tell us? Tells us nothing.
I'm not so sure. That crescent moon looks... It looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before.
Well, I'm glad you have, because I know I've played this case, but I don't remember that shit at all.
Observation, Mr. Naruhodo. That is the key. What? The truth is now tantalizingly close. I think I got that word right. How did that crescent moon come to be in Kazuma's clenched fist? I would hope, though, that Naruhodo had seen it before, considering he was with this guy for 2
Right.
weeks. It's not like he could have just, like, went out and bought it that day.
Maybe they got a gift shop.
Look at
on
your
the boat.
evidence. We have... Okay, I gotta wait till they're done talking. This is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? And observe. Find the answer with your own eyes. Okay. Okay, I can't look at our evidence. Oh, wait. Earring. I can see it right there.
Oh.
Wait, do I have to point to her earring? Like, this part where it's broken? Or, like, her other earring that we can see?
Probably that one.
Okay, that one.
She has such petite ears among that beautiful hair, like little pink shells. Okay.
What an odd thing to say. Oh, what's that? There's something dangling down from her ear.
Yes, that's an earring. Wait, look. It's a crescent moon. No fucking way.
Huh. There could be no doubt now, surely. Okay.
Yes!
Miss Pavlova, on your ear there. I see you have a crescent moon as well.
Ah,
How did she not notice that her giant earring was missing on one side? And if
you know,
she
she's
had
got more important
noticed...
things to freak out about.
Okay, if she had noticed though, why didn't she like take the earrings out?
Because that would make too much sense. What? Sorry, I did the funny spurt again.
And on your other ear. There seems to be a crescent moon missing. A little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose. No, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there is only one logical conclusion. When you agree, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Asogi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. God, that had to have hurt a lot. Perhaps just moments before he fell to the floor. Probably because there was some random girl in his room, but you know, whatever. In other words, last night in Mr. Asogi's cabin, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and hold it in his clenched fist during his final moments? Oh no.
Angel?
No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma? I'm not yelling. Oh my god.
Dude, she just died. We killed her.
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. She just got pimp slapped. When I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day. Darko, wait. I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darko would not come back. who is this supposed to be? I assume you.
Yeah, what are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector?
Oh my god, it's weird to see him alive.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine.
The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, and I was going to leave the man's cabin... Just a moment. Wait, was that supposed to be you?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes?
I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before.
Ah,
Of course. You're, Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina?
huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the faraway east know a Russian ballerina? Maybe he just likes ballets.
For real. Yes, I saw your performance in
Oh.
Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me.
Okay, freak.
Right. But what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I just have to tell the truth, and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice.
I see. So you've run away.
Dude, he looks devastated.
Dude,
You just broke his
for
heart.
real.
Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
He's going to pull that cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could trust him? Little did she know, he was just going to get his little boyfriend. Then it happened, everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait, I shouted, and then... Darka jumped out of my arms, and down to the young man's feet. And... as he turned around to look at me, I pushed him.
Girl, you pushed him?
I don't even know why. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. Girl, you just killed a man. That's crazy. Over
Honestly,
running
he's about
away.
to fucking kill her now, dude. He's kill my fucking boyfriend.
And that's when you went to fetch help? From Stroganoff, who was on duty out in the passageway.
I heard Nina cry out and fell on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at cabin door, shaking like leaf. She looked at me and said,
Help me. If they find out, I'll be... Please, I have nowhere to go. Oh, so you decided to help? To be fair, she didn't know he had a boyfriend in the closet. Yeah. And that's when you arranged things at Cosmo's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door? Yes. Oh wait, that was you, sorry.
I went into cabin and looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found Stowaway. In wardrobe. Still sleeping.
Right, that's when you found me.
So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the Stowaway. Close wardrobe doors and put back strange paper sign.
Luckily for me, that's the only reason Sasato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent.
Dragged young man's body to good place and used ink that was spilling on to write on floor. I wrote,
Wardrobe.
yeah, so the person who found him would look inside wardrobe and find Stowaway.
Man, this makes me actually want to start learning Russian. That would have been so much more useful if I could read what he was saying.
Right. I mean, to be fair, we already know. But
Yeah, but the other time, the Pavlova said something. I had no idea what it was.
yeah, that's fair.
And tell me, what of the glass bell?
Oh, that's...
It's fine. They already saw what happens.
True.
This
Can I
isn't
put that
really anything
in
new.
the dryer.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
You don't have to. I was gonna say I can.
There's clothes in the dryer now. Which I believe I started.
The dryer went off too, by the way. They both did.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I was switching Kale's comforter over to the dryer because their washer is not big enough, and they went to the bathroom. So we're gonna wait for them to get back. Oh, the So Gumble emote won't get approved. They are full of piss, yeah. Pretty much. Twitch hates the So Gumble emote. It's not getting approved. They hate us. They don't understand So Gumble. The last time I made emotes, it literally took like a 2 minutes for each of them, if that. So I don't know why it's taking so long. Hopefully, it is approved by Sunday, which we should be fine for. There shouldn't be any issues this time. Also, my sister, the one that I unfortunately share a room with, should, for real this time, be moving out on Saturday. It's been pushed back like 5 different times this month. She was supposed to be out on the 1st, and then it was like the 16th, and then the 19th, and then the 21st, and now the 26th. So, 6 times it has been pushed back. Or, no, 5 times. So 6 different dates. But hopefully this time for sure, so we wouldn't have any disruptions during our stream. And I might be able to start streaming earlier on Wednesdays, if that's the case. So, well, maybe. It really depends, because for the Great Ace Attorney, I pick Caleb from work. They get out at 8 o'clock. So, for Great Ace Attorney, we probably wouldn't be able to do anything earlier. But the every other Wednesday, where we're not doing Ace Attorney, I should be able to do earlier, which would be nice. So we would probably be doing 2 different games for that if I can. So if we're gonna continue doing Stardew Valley with Evil Callie, then I'd probably be playing something else and then do that. And like switch over whenever they're ready. But I'll have to update you guys on how that goes.
Full of piss. It's true, I am. Well, I was.
Yeah.
No longer. No
No
longer
more.
shackled. Yeah, I've broken free.
Dude, he's gonna show us his wrist again. It's
You
gonna
know
be
that
up in
image of the
there.
guy with the chains and he's breaking them and it's like the sunset in the back?
Yeah.
That's me. That's me right now because I'm no longer full of piss.
Great. It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
What was by her feet?
The bell.
Oh.
I see. But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half.
That angel went back to her cabin, and I finished John.
By pressing the emergency alarm button in the passageway?
Yes.
Accordingly, the SS Bureau did indeed come to an emergency halt a little after 2 a.m., thus enticing the bolts on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locked room mystery.
Man, this shit makes me so sad.
Yeah?
Because, like, this was so preventable.
Yeah.
He was just gonna get Ryunosuke and wake him up, and then they could all talk, and it would have been fine, and everything would be fine, and then he wouldn't be dead, and then they could go, and they could still be boyfriends.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Literally,
That was really
last
funny, I'm sorry.
time I played this case, I think I cried because I was just so sad that it was so unfortunate.
Oh. I'm
Because I
sorry.
really love Kazuma,
Oh.
and it's so upsetting.
Yeah. Well, I've learned not to get too attached to anybody in the first case.
I'm just so sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's still one thing I don't understand. What? Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland. And it's because you were worried he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right? Yes. But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that made me scared. What he said first?
Oh, what are you doing here at this time of night, Spectre?
He said an inspector was his friend.
Ah, yes, meaning me. Who was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard.
Well, you fucking failed at
Right.
that one. I thought that if police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before you could pull the bell cord,
May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova?
I think it's funny that our eyebrows are just like little slits.
Yeah,
Like, they're kind of cute.
that's how I draw it. Cat eyebrows.
Me too. I could see that. You're a
Got the
little guy.
Furry eyebrows.
She does have furry eyebrows. Wait, that's so funny. Because pretty much every furry has little eyebrows like that.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them. Some of them have normal eyebrows, but only when they want to be cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They always got normal eyebrows if one's slitted.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, they're like little dots like that. That's cute.
It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Asogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know.
What?
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain, but he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done it. No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work is not yet done. It seems there's one more deduction to make. Are we gonna do the damn dance again? Another deduction.
I love you, buddy.
I'm gonna start
Oh,
sobbing on stream.
dude, maybe. Dude, it just makes me so upset. Like genuinely, like
Yeah. I
like
love that it's
a
slowly
deep
zooming in.
aching in my heart.
Yeah. You think if we just leave it, it'll just keep zooming in?
Well, it already stopped, so no.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Boo, ruining my fun. I just wanted to get closer and closer to his face.
Oh, me too.
I just thought it would have been funny. I don't really like him like that, but okay.
Whatever.
Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at that moment?
He's so sweet, and he's so dead.
He's so dead. Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed, where the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location with this cabin.
Could you just say, hey, maybe he was actually looking for you, like, and looking towards you? He could just say that. He doesn't
Yeah. He needs to be extra about it, okay? That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. Boy, we know you didn't, but okay. The cabin has been my home for this entire voyage.
Mm-hmm. So this is how the cabin looked last night when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama?
Yes, it's exactly how it was. It's not as fun for Shones if he just gives the answer. Yeah. I love that she has to hide behind us.
Yeah, I know.
She'll pop up just a little bit when she talks, but other than that she just goes, it's enrichment.
That's terrible.
Are you ready then, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, if there's one thing I've learned today, is that a simple gaze can reveal all manner of truths. And not only that, but in order to draw the right conclusion. You can't afford to be out even a little bit. You're following the gaze to where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma looking at? I don't like that we're from his point of view.
Ew!
Ew! Who
Sorry.
is that supposed to be?
Yeah,
No
I know.
way!
I know, I think all of his voice lines sound different, if I'm being honest.
All of his voice lines are... Well, no, I guess I've really only heard, yes. But I
feel
didn't
like-
expect, take that!
I know, isn't it horrible? It makes me really uncomfortable. Every time he says something different,
That
I
was
feel like...
so jarring.
I know.
Considering everything that had happened last night.
And his objection doesn't sound like that either.
What does his objections sound like?
Sweet and kind.
Objection! I don't know. Certainly, it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord. Yes, however... What is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend.
Great friend, my ass.
Buddy, you know exactly what they were. Sleeping soundly. Ah,
Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asogi's exact words last night?
historians will say they're great friends. Yeah. Give me a moment. I could... Oh wait, sorry, that was him.
I could use another opinion here.
Another opinion? Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see if between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt.
See, that's so upsetting. They could have all talked and they could have been friends and they could have figured something out and they would be like, and she would have been like, wow, you guys are so sweet and nice. Thank you so much for helping me. And they would have been like, yeah, no problem. Now could you leave so we can make out now? And it would have been perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that.
Genuinely, this makes me
Dude,
so sad.
it literally, like, if I think about it, I feel physical pain. It makes me so incredibly upset. I can't even, oh.
But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Asogi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently, if you had. Miss Pavlova. I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth.
And he's so sweet.
But unfortunately, the truth is a man lost his life because of what you did. And that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that.
Okay, well that's a little less sweet. But, I can't be upset with him.
I'm sorry. Really. I'm so sorry. What have I done? The worst part is, I can't even hate her for what happened. They could have been stowaway besties. In another universe, they were stowaway besties.
Dude, I was thinking about that too, because he would have got Ryunosuke out of the fucking wardrobe. Well, he would have had to like really wake him up, considering he was drugged. But
Yeah.
and then they could have been like, he could have been like, see, my friend, he's in a similar situation, except a lot less dire. But he's in
Yeah.
a similar situation. You know what I mean? So we can figure this out. And she would have been like, wow, you're right. I'm so glad that you got your friend. I'm so glad I didn't murder you over a horrible miscommunication.
And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Bureau was finally laid to rest.
Wow, I'm so happy. That was such a great conclusion. And it didn't leave any upsetting.
Do you want me to just continue reading for you so you can
No.
go cry or something?
No.
What will happen to Miss Pavlova now, then?
Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the. No! Don't do that to her! The British police at Scotland
She
Yard.
killed somebody.
Yeah, well, she didn't mean to.
And she still killed somebody.
You were so cruel.
There's
She's just
still-
a girl.
There's still punishment for accidental murder.
She's like 16.
There's
something.
still punishment. Like, stuff will still happen.
What if everyone was just like, oh, we didn't hear that, we didn't see that? That's what I would do.
A dude lost his life. They're gonna... If everybody on that ship just went, oh, well, none of us know what happened, none of us saw what happened, there's still gonna be an investigation.
They had a perfectly good excuse, like, a few minutes ago about a cat and him tripping over the cat, and it worked out fine.
You know what?
So,
There's still gonna be consequences here. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to replicate her?
apparently the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out.
Fun fact, the further you get in the game, at some point when Ryunosuke thinks about Kazuma again, they stop playing the voice blip over Kazuma's lines. The voice blip? I don't know what you mean by voice blip. The noise that plays when a character speaks? Oh, like the do thing
Oh, that makes me sad.
as the text rolls on screen. Oh. It's like he's forgetting his voice.
I'm gonna kill
Eventually
myself.
he'll just forget his face.
Wow, that's great. Can you, like, shut the fuck up? You people make me sick. I'm gonna go home and kill myself.
Please don't. We have Ace Attorney on Sunday.
You're right.
Mr. Sholmes can do that?
God.
So she won't be going back to Russia then?
No, she'll just be rotting in a fucking British jail cell. Even better. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to.
The first thing people tend to forget about someone is their voice. Very true.
She ran away, so now she's in exile for life.
I see.
Well, that makes her... That's easy as hell, but okay. I'm sorry.
Seaman Stroganoff?
I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, about how you lost a good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police.
Good. That's kind of you.
Stop!
In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Kazuma's death feels like such a waste, but calling it such a waste is kind of funny and inconsiderate.
Maybe a waste of a beautiful romantic relationship between them.
Okay. Well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you?
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. This case makes me so sad. It was so preventable. It didn't have to happen. No, and no one... I'm gonna just die. I'm just gonna die. I can't do this. I can't take it anymore. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the... What?
I don't know.
To arrange your passage back to Japan. Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
I did stow away after all. I couldn't really expect any different.
So you should get back to your cabin now. Whose cabin? Because it sure as hell wasn't his cabin.
Looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over. Before it's even begun then.
They could have
To
had
think
so
that
much
only days
fun.
ago, Kazum and I were laughing together about how we tear up the streets of London.
Stop it, I'm just...
It seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping?
Yeah, me. Oh. Oh.
Susato? Dude, why'd she look at us like that?
She's gonna kill us, dude. Naruto-san, I didn't know you had returned.
Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that.
I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that.
She's gonna go into a depressive spiral and never be happy again
Dude,
after
for
this.
real.
Everyone just ruined her.
To be fair, she's just a baby. He had such a grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I'm sad too, girl. You don't have to make me more sad. And now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. It was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps.
Silly is kind of
Yeah, I
a
know.
far-fetched there.
It's just too much, Naruto-san. It's just too much. I agree, girl. I'm right there with you.
Yes, I know.
Who?
I wish there was something I could say. Oh,
Why would it put question marks?
we know who that is, so I don't know.
Inspector. My duty was to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain, and I fucking failed. I failed. I caused two closest friends to great pain and suffering as a result. You sure did. I let everyone down. You sure did.
You should, like, go quit your job
You
and
should go
find a new
jump
life
into the
purpose.
sea, dude. Like, and I'll do anything to make up for my terrible blunder.
Terrible blunder, buddy. You, some guy died because of you.
Yeah, for real,
Because you
man.
didn't do your damn job.
Uh-huh.
Nobody blames you, Inspector.
I do. What?
And I'm free again now, at least. Huh? I'm not laughing. Surprise, Mr. Naruhodo. What is the meaning of this? Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. Sorry. So, I decided to restore them for old time's sake, shall we say. You're a stowaway after all. He thinks this is funny?
Everything's a fucking game to him. Mr. Sholmes. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Not at all, not at all. And though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of your companion is truly heart-rending. I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor.
I really don't like that animation of his. Like, why is he touching his hat like that? I'm afraid that won't be possible.
I wonder if it's just, it was made for him not to be wearing a hat.
I mean, probably, but like, ew. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. We'll have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened.
What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway.
The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be 1 lawyer and 1 assistant.
Was to be.
Yeah, man. He fucking died. Like, I don't know. In light of Mr. Asogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead.
Oh no, I don't care for me, but... Poor Sasato. Is this supposed to be, Holmes?
Probably.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know.
Wish they would just put the text box names.
Yeah,
Like...
that'd be terrific. All you require is 1 lawyer, and the study tour can continue shortly.
But there is no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer.
Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country would be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but...
Every once in a while, I imagine AU or Sasato goes as the lawyer and Ryunosuke is the assistant, given she's the one with all the law knowledge.
See, that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah. But anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer.
Yes.
Miss Sasato,
Yes?
do you think perhaps I might be able to do it?
Ah. But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruto. Oh, unless... Are you studying law?
No, I'm not, but...
I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work. You're just too fucking stupid.
But, as I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England's shores. How long do you think it takes to study law? Because it's
Right.
way more than a month, buddy. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I have a month in which to study. To learn what I must... Hold on. To learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain. Okay. Maybe I just can't read,
Mr.
but that didn't
Naruhodo.
make sense.
Ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all of that in just 40 days?
That is not a month,
I
but...
said over a month.
Oh, okay. There's only one way to find out.
He's gonna get there and he's gonna be like, wow, I still don't know what's going on. I guess I'll just go back.
I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if, by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer,
And you won't.
I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate.
Death.
Or we could really just have Sasato be the lawyer, since he wouldn't have to learn much more. But okay. For Kazuma, he said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain, and that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. Well, I mean, it kind of did, but... And anyway, it's for my own benefit, too. I'll become a lawyer. I have to. The AU in my mind, I imagine her pretending to be a man Mulan style. That'd be kind of cool. What do you say, Miss Sasato? Ew, I don't like that spray. She's scary.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Thank you. So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
Serious?
When did his glasses get fixed?
Yeah, and his face healed?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, kiss now.
1 lawyer and 1 assistant. The numbers are indisputable.
No, 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 it's madness.
Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree?
Fascinating?
Duty and rules are the dull routine of existence that we all... something. Give us
Abhor.
interest. Give us fascination.
Speak for yourself.
Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, no?
Not when it comes to the law, but sure.
And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. from the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. I don't like the way he just kind of looked at us weird.
We're on ads.
Oh, my bad. We're almost there.
Hooray!
And then we'll start on a new case.
Hell
In
yeah.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
At least we won't have to remember anything that's happening. I'm excited for us to hopefully actually see clowns on Sunday.
Can you imagine if we somehow did not?
I think I would be devastated. I've been so ready for the clowns. Man, I don't like that they're just staring at us.
I know, it's really scary.
Stop looking at me.
We're going to Ace Attorney Hell and they're sending us.
Why is this logo flowers? Like all
He's
over.
a pretty little princess.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You think he makes all of it himself, or does he like custom order it? Because it's all got the flower on it.
I'm pretty sure there's someone who makes it for him.
Including the goggles, or do you think he makes?
Yes, probably.
Why did ads only end only to start again like 2 seconds after? What?
Are you on ads right now, or did they end and then you got back and then they started again and now they're ended?
Yeah, I'm also confused.
Well, I guess we'll know, because if they don't answer us, then they're on ads.
Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage.
It's great, still doesn't make him a lawyer. I like... Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report on the document of justice. To the document of justice.
Department.
Department. Fuck. See, I'm
Inspector.
too tired. After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I?
You did?
Said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here.
Forgot about that already, to be honest.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. No problem. I'm definitely losing my job, but if you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. I need to discuss what to do next and how to best make my report.
Bro's gonna come back and he's gonna have another black eye and broken glasses.
See, I don't know if I could sleep in this cabin after knowing my best friend died in it. Like,
No,
that
I would
would
have
haunt
to
me.
go somewhere else.
Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder. Would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer?
Hell no. I'd be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant after all.
Thank you.
And Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, she's gonna fucking kill us! I'd like you to take charge of this.
What? Me? Are you sure?
I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted.
Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations.
Thanks.
Oh wait, that was you. Sorry. My bad. Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. So then, Mrs. Sato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. Fun fact, in Japanese, Manfred von Karma and Franziska von Karma are called Karuma and Mei Karuma. Oh, like the sword. That's fun.
Is
Then
there
why
any
does she have a
correlation, or is it just like...
Because they're shrimp or something, I don't know. This was told about us to us before.
Really?
Yeah, except we didn't have the context of the sword.
Oh. Interesting.
Then why does she have a whip? That doesn't make much sense. It doesn't fit with the name. pulls out another book out of nowhere.
And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. Okay.
Whoa.
You shall
Hooray.
fill every spare moment with study.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. I'm not gonna regret this in 5 minutes at all.
But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you two.
Goodness, what is it? There's a brief mention that implies something in Game 2 regards the Asogis and the Kurumas. Oh, interesting.
I wouldn't know because I have not played Game 2.
Please throw me to the ground.
Oh.
3 times. Oh, wait. That was you. What?
I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course, you would never have done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior.
No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away, and the cabin door was locked from the inside.
No! I won't let you make excuses for me. You're gonna beat the shit out of me! No, whatever the circumstances, I should have never thrown you. And not just once, but 5 times.
Then why do I only get to do it 3?
Right. Please, you must. Just take a hold of me and throw me. Do it! Don't even think about it.
No, I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life. Doug, it's not that hard. You grab the shoulders, take your foot, kick the back of the knee, and push. It's really easy. I took karate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, Mr. Karate.
Okay, but I feel like that's, like, not hard to figure out either.
Maybe.
Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. It isn't a skill one requires without considerable training. That is not a whole bunch of training. I could teach you in 2 seconds.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess, I was most impressed. When did he see that? Didn't she do it like right in front of him at the very beginning? I don't know. I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling? Oh wait, that's you.
Oh, well, in a way. It's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient, jiu-jitsu technique.
Well, I didn't learn that, but...
Mhm.
Ugh, I don't like when he just looks at us randomly in the middle of a sentence. Apparently, it's called the Sasato Takedown. Leaves your head swimming, believe me. How interesting. I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am a somewhat accomplished boxer. There he goes, dancing around again. I love that he
punched her in the face, like, actually. Like, that hit her face.
No, he's just going behind her head. Shadow boxing with her, except he's just hitting her. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw.
Yes, I'd be honored.
Then let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Is she gonna throw us to the ground again?
Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry?
Damn.
You are so evil.
As you can see, throw from the abdomen.
Oh yes, resting indeed. And that is why you term the Sasato... And that is what you term the Sasato takedown, is it? Look that you can't even see his head.
Yeah, actually, no, that was a Sasato squash.
What the hell's the difference?
The same to me.
In my groggy state of consciousness, dude, she was gonna kill us too. Break our neck. Scene from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickered into my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Gay little freak.
I think it's funny the sword's not straight. You can see it bent, and you can see like where it, like, there was like a little point of where it turned. Only Ryunosuke so you can rejoin his boyfriend.
Horrible. You are evil. That's right, it's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan.
I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely.
Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that.
Well, it guided you to death. So,
Right to hell.
I don't know what to say about that one, buddy. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling.
On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see through it to the end with you. That's so gay.
Right. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what it was. All I do know is that it's the gayest shit he's ever said to me.
Dude, for real.
But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. Oh my god, maybe you'll see Paddington the bear. I love that little guy. I was gonna buy the DVD at the store. I saw a bunch of them.
Oh my god. No one wants that.
I love Paddington. I want.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we got a little achievement. You guys can't see it.
That's fucked up.
But I want to get all the DVDs because I love the Paddington movies.
I've never watched a single one.
You're wrong for that.
Sorry.
There's one where he goes to jail, and he accidentally dyes all the prisoners' uniforms pink. Or not uniforms, but like their
Yeah.
little outfits.
Why does he go to jail?
I think he was convicted of murder or something.
What?
He didn't actually murder someone. I could be wrong, but I
he
think
did actually murder someone.
No, okay, he didn't murder, but I think that's why. I haven't watched the movie since it came out. Ace Attorney Paddington. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna draw that later. Dude, they would be besties. The Runaway Room. Well, we're not gonna start that, so yes. Oh my god, new screen.
Yay!
Wow. This has been fun.
We did.
I won't have to remember anything next time.
Yay!
This is terrific news. Can't believe we stopped right at the beginning of an explanation, though.
No.
That was, like, kind of evil.
I mean, we pretty much remembered everything, though, so...
Shockingly.
I know.
Let's go. Elephants. So Gumball is still not approved.
That's really
They
upsetting.
hate us.
Refresh
That's kind of Gumball of them.
TBH, yeah.
TBH, that's so Gumball.
Oh, it is so good. Fuck.
It's not approved now. Wow.
Wow, how did you manage to
Or
do a typo where we have like 15 different typos as the commands?
I don't know, slorts. But we'll be back on Sunday for real this time for Ace
Yeah.
Attorney. Hopefully we get to see a real clown this time.
a real live clown.
Yeah. And I don't know. Sorry, that's really loud in the mic. The mic's weird up here. It's like quieter than usual. I think it's just where it was.
I see.
I don't know. We'll be back for Ace Attorney. I will talk to Evil Callie and see if we're doing more Stardew Valley on next Wednesday. Also, by Sunday, I will be able to let you guys know if we'll be going early on Wednesday or not. It will really depend on if my sister actually moves out or not. Or if her date gets pushed back for a 6th time. I counted.
Is crazy.
I counted how many times it happened. There were 6 different dates
That's
got pushed back 5 times.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for me too. It's okay. It'll all be over soon.
Maybe.
That sounds very threatening. They're gonna.
Something happens to her and we'll know who did it.
Listen, they can look at her diary, okay? They can see that she wanted to murder me. She didn't try, but she wanted to murder me, okay? I don't think they'll blame me.
Okay, wanting to and actually murdering someone, a little different.
Okay, yeah. But she had it all planned. It was scary.
It's okay.
It was really scary to look in her diary of her middle school diary and see my entire murder planned out. You want to know why? I annoyed her. I annoyed her while she was on the phone, and she planned my
clearly
murder.
You deserve to die.
Oh no! I shared a room with her. I talked a little too loud while she was on the phone. Guess she should kill me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, my sister's insane, guys. I love living with her. That sounds like typical sibling shenanigans. Do you also plan out your siblings' murder? This was completely serious. It was scary.
Yeah, it doesn't even surprise me because I know her.
Yeah, I know. Dude, oh my god. In middle school, she wrote down the name of every single boy she liked in a list. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then she wrote letters to every single one of them. This happened when Finn was dating Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was when I was in 6th grade. She wrote out a plan to get them to break up. I was telling Finn about this the other day, and he was like, yeah, she actually showed me the plan and the letter. I was like, for real? Because it wasn't taken out of the book, so she had to just, like, handed it over.
That's
unless she wrote a second letter and plan to show. She's really something.
Hopefully you'll be free from that prison.
But she had, like, stalker behavior, too. Like, all sorts of things were written down about these people. They all had their own, like, several pages dedicated. It's so scary living with this person.
You're really brave.
I know. I don't know how I've actually survived, genuinely. Okay, I thought it was just typical siblings getting annoyed by siblings' behavior. Never mind. Yeah, no. No. This isn't typical sibling behavior. She is actually genuinely insane. And should be locked up. Because oh my god, there's so much I can say about her. I probably shouldn't on stream. If you're curious, I got all sorts of stories I can tell you, though. I got a lot. She did try to kill me when she was 3 years old, though, by choking me and throwing me down the stairs.
Cool.
3 years old. And then we weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob anymore, because she saw it happen in SpongeBob, apparently. According to my mom.
I think maybe she just made it up in her brain, because she's like...
Yeah. I was gonna say something that I realized I shouldn't say to the stream chat. Text me whatever it is. I will tell you.
Well, please do, because I'm quite curious.
She really is something. Those poor cats too. Because the two cats, Rue and Bentler, that we were trying to get earlier today, they're hers. Unfortunately, she doesn't take care of them.
She's not here, right?
No, she's hardly here. She don't take care of them. My dad has to threaten her to get her to clean out their litter box. Not even once a day. She won't clean it out once a day. And even then, she's not the one to clean it out. It's her boyfriend. He comes over to clean it out. And then they leave the bag of cat shit at the table. At our dinner table.
Wow.
With litter all over the floor. It's really gross. I don't like it.
Sounds like fantastic people you have to be around. They wanted me to show you this, by the way.
That's really funny.
Wow.
Anyway, I think we're probably gonna go, because I don't know. You got work tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. At 10, which means I need to wake up at 8.
Yeah, so 8 a.m. is terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. That's what I have to do every...
I don't know how much longer your blanket has on it, but I assume it's not even close. But yeah, we're gonna go. I hope to see you guys on Sunday at 7:30 for Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.